the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You may please be seated. Thank you.
Former Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Our host, the founder of Orca, Mr. Jamal. The Managing Partner of Orca, Mr. Kamal Ashru. Honorable Commissioners of Lagos State present. Lagos State Executive Council members that are here. Non-Executive Director of West Power and Gas, Dr. Tunji Olowolafe. Executive Chairman of Sapetro, Senator Daisy Danjuma. Chairman of Mikano, Mofid Karame. The founder and chairman of Zenith Bank, Dr. Jim Ovia, CFR, who is ably represented by the Group Managing Director and CEO of Zenith Bank PLC, Dame Dr. Adora Umelji OON. Managing Directors, Captains of Industry present, the Chairperson and CEO of Britannia Oil and Gas, Mrs. Uju Ifejika, Mr. Omar Karame, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is such an honor to warmly and very specially welcome you to the executive launch of Orca Mall's flagship showroom in Nigeria.
Orca opened its doors with a bold promise to bring quality furnishings to African homes. From that vision, a journey began. Today, Orca is present in more than 22 African countries, touching lives, shaping spaces, and helping dreams take shape. In Nigeria, we saw something special. A young, energetic country full of ambition. We brought our heritage here, our craftsmanship, our promise, and Nigeria responded. Now, we take the next leap. 50,000 square meters of possibilities. The biggest showroom in Africa has landed in Lagos. Orca Mall at Eco Atlantic City. One destination, infinite possibilities. Why a whale? Because the whale swims in deep waters, cares for its pod, and moves with strength and purpose. Our founder, an avid fisherman, saw in the whale the spirit of Orca. Furniture is more than wood and fabric. It's where life happens. Memories are made and dreams unfold. At Orca, we don't just create showrooms, we shape lives. So come, explore our journey, build your space. From Dakar to Lagos, from one visionary beginning to a continent-spanning home. Together, we dive deep, we rise high. Orca by Africans, for Africans, for Africa.
Your Excellencies, I think it's customary in Abuja to say that we rest on protocols already observed, but I would be remiss if I did not recognize Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the Deputy Governor of Lagos, Dr. Hamzat, former Governor, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, SAN, a man I am very proud to call my godfather, Ambassador Gilbert Chaguri, the energetic and visionary brother of Mr. Ronald Chaguri, and they don't like to be acknowledged, but please acknowledge them. The electrifying Mr. Mofid Karame, Jamal and Kamal, the promoters of Orca Mall. And I have to say, this is a serendipitous moment for me because several years ago, when I was still practicing as a lawyer, Kamal is smiling because I got an email and an introduction to Kamal, and he said, we have this vision to do this mall in Nigeria. And I said, well, there's only one place to go. It was an incestuous relationship, but I had to recommend Eco Atlantic City. So here we are today, 3-4 years down the road. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is an absolute pleasure for me to be here today on behalf of the Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission. Let me start by thanking the Orca team for delivering what is now widely described as Africa's biggest home and lifestyle showroom, and for choosing to site it in no less a location than the remarkable and impressive Eco Atlantic City. Orca's journey was up until this point an incomplete African story, which began, as we've seen, in Senegal. and it has probably become the most recognizable home and lifestyle name in the countries in which it operates. However, today's opening in Eco Atlantic adds a major chapter to that story and firmly places Nigeria at the center of Orca's continental footprint. This investment is a clear vote of confidence in the country and the opportunities that Nigeria presents. It reflects trust in an economy that represents one of the continent's largest, most aspirational and upwardly mobile consumer markets. It aligns with the positive economic reforms being implemented by the administration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR. Across the continent, urbanization continues to reshape how we live, how we work, and how we consume products. Eco Atlantic is being developed as a modern business and lifestyle district with its own world-standard infrastructure and special economic zone status. It therefore makes perfect sense that a lifestyle showroom of this magnitude is located here in the city. So when you combine a showroom of this size with smart logistics, digital catalogs, online channels, you're not simply selling products. You're building an ecosystem that serves today's customers in ways that create a modern, seamless experience that e-commerce can only complement but not replace. So for us at NIPC, this investment is important for several reasons, and I'll mention just a few. Job creation and skills acquisition. Of course, a development of this magnitude will support the creation of significant jobs in sales, merchandising, design, warehousing, facility management, and so much more. It also boosts local linkages with the strong collaboration between Orca and local Nigerian manufacturers, artisans, designers, furniture makers, textile producers, and so on. Naturally, when a Pan-African brand decides that its largest African showroom should be in Nigeria, it signals and reinforces that Nigeria is open for business. The federal government, under the Renewed Hope agenda, is taking deliberate steps to make Nigeria one of the most attractive destinations for investment in Africa. From macroeconomic reforms to major infrastructure projects such as the Coastal Highway, which is literally just down the road, and continuing efforts to update our laws and streamline regulations, Nigeria is ready. Our role at the NIPC is to promote these reforms and support both domestic and foreign investors. Through our one-stop investment center, we provide information, facilitation, pre- and post-investment support for projects, from inquiries through establishment and to expansion. And we look forward to having Orca expand its services or its jobs across the country. Kamal is nodding. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Executive Secretary and Chief Executive Officer of Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission, Ms. Aisha Rimi. That was a truly impactful, reassuring, and inspiring speech from you this afternoon.
Your Excellency, Honorable Mr. Distinguished guests, esteemed partners, friends, and the incredible people of Lagos, good evening. Allow me to begin by acknowledging Nigeria, a nation whose scale, energy, creativity, and economic influence make it one of the most important markets on the African continent. And within Nigeria, allow me to begin by acknowledging Lagos, the heartbeat of Africa's consumer market. Lagos is vibrant, it is youthful, it is entrepreneurial, it is constantly reinventing itself. It represents the next chapter of modern African living, a place where housing, creativity, commerce, and lifestyle converge. Its people inspire us to innovate. Its growth pushes us to keep improving. And its appetite for quality home and lifestyle products is unmatched across the continent. Only after understanding Lagos can one truly understand why Orca is here today. Our story began more than 20 years ago in Dakar, Senegal, as a small Senegalese family-owned business with a clear and simple dream. In 2001, we opened our very first showroom, just 900 square meters of space, but filled with passion, creativity, and affordable home solutions, without needing to look outside the continent. That first showroom was built not only with products, but with purpose and desire to inspire homes across Africa. From Dakar, we expanded gradually, First West Africa, then Central and East Africa. Today, Orca is proudly present in 22 African countries, each location a milestone built on trust, consistency, and an unwavering commitment to improve everyday living. With each new country, our offering grew. With each new showroom, our vision matured. With each new customer, our responsibility deepened. As now we stand in Lagos, our newest, largest, and most advanced showroom, a powerful symbol of how far we have come and how much more we are ready to achieve. In fact, our journey with Nigeria began long before today. Back in 2018, we came with the clear intention to invest, acquire land, and begin full operations. At the time, we were extremely eager to enter the Nigerian market. However, due to economic instability and significant currency fluctuations, our board could not approve the move. It was a difficult decision, but our conviction about Nigeria's potential was already strong. But as we stepped back, our trusted Nigerian partner continued to believe in country's resilience and future, the Mikano Group. A committed advocate for Nigeria's growth, Mikano constantly reinforced the message that the nation was on the path towards stability and expansion. It was Mikano Group who called us back, encouraged us to return, and supported the facilitation of our entry and setup. Their confidence in Nigeria played a meaningful role in bringing Orca to where we stand today. Looking back today, I'm glad we exercised patience. Waiting allowed us to witness the new government policies and the renewed sense of economic stability that came with the current administration. These changes gave us the confidence not only to proceed, but to expand our plans far beyond what was initially imagined. As a result, we have now more than tripled our original investment, committing 150 billion naira into the Nigerian economy, and this is only the beginning. We also have a strategic plan to invest in the local manufacturing of furniture right here in Nigeria. This initiative is not only vital for the Nigerian market, but it positions the country as a major production hub for the entire region across the continent. Additionally, as part of our long-term expansion strategy, we are planning to open multiple Orca showrooms across several Nigerian states, ensuring that more families across the country have access to our world and of modern, accessible home and lifestyle solutions. This Lagos flagship is our beginning, not our limit in Nigeria. Our goal is clear: to export Nigerian-made furniture to all 32 of our malls across 22 African countries, and this is just the beginning, showcasing the craftsmanship, quality, and capability that Nigeria has to offer to the continent. And as Orca continues to expand globally, with established operations in Lebanon and in Poland, and soon into more locations across the European Union and the Middle East, Nigeria will play a very big central role in supplying these international markets as well. Standing here in Eco-Atlantic City, we are reminded of the remarkable power of vision. What was once ocean has transformed into the most beautiful and most ambitious urban developments in the world, a thriving, smart city built on the resilience, innovation, and determination of the Nigerian people. Eco-Atlantic represents not only the future of Lagos, but the future of Africa's urban evolution, modern infrastructure, global architecture, robust security systems, sustainable planning, and an environment built for investment, lifestyle, and long-term prosperity. It is the perfect home for Orca's biggest showroom in Africa, a flagship that embodies the same confidence, ambition, and forward-thinking spirit that gave rise to the remarkable city. As Orca expanded across Africa, we did not simply increase our footprint, we expanded our entire product universe. What began as a home furnishing brand has evolved into a complete lifestyle ecosystem. Today, Orca offers one of the continent's largest and most diverse portfolios, including home and living, dining and kitchen, bedrooms and comfort, office and workspace solutions, decor and style, children and baby decor, outdoor living, homeware and everyday essentials, seasonal gifting, and home technology. Across these categories, we bring over 100,000 products under one roof, carefully curated to meet the diverse lifestyles and tastes of African households. This Lagos flagship does not just offer variety, it offers an evolving world of design, comfort, and functionality. Your Excellency, Honorable Ministers, we must acknowledge the important work of the Nigerian government in building a more stable, more welcoming, and more investment-friendly country. Over the last few years, reforms and economic policies have strengthened investors' confidence, encouraged multinational expansion, improved infrastructure and transportation, modernized ports and logistics, enhanced business security, expanded opportunities for the private sector. This vision for a stronger, safer, globally competitive Nigeria is no longer just an aspiration. It is becoming a reality, and companies like ours can feel it and clearly and confidently. Your Excellency, we sincerely thank you for your leadership, your dedication to economic transformation, and your commitment to ensuring that Nigeria remains a place where investors can build boldly, create jobs, contribute meaningfully to nation growth. This showroom, spanning over 4 floors and over 50,000 square meters, is more than a store. It is a design center, a lifestyle experience, a commercial hub, and a destination for inspiration. Here, we are supporting over 500 jobs, contributing to social and economic fabric of Lagos and Eco-Atlantic City. Every product has been selected with one purpose: to help millions of Africans design the spaces where they live, work, dream, and grow while keeping our offerings accessible to all. At Orca, we believe that home is more than a space, it is a feeling of comfort, a feeling of identity, a feeling of belonging, a feeling that everyone deserves. This flagship represents our belief in Africa's future, our confidence in Nigeria's potential, and our commitment to enriching the lives of families across the continent. We are honored to be part of this extraordinary city. We are excited to serve you, and we look forward to grow with you. Thank you, Lagos. Thank you, Nigeria, and welcome to Orca.
Thank you very much, Managing Partner Orca, Mr. Kamal Ashu. And now, to speak on behalf of this incredible, remarkable city that is hosting us today, I'm delighted to invite on stage a visionary leader who's helping to shape the future of urban development in Lagos. Please make welcome the Managing Director of Eco-Atlantic City Management Limited, David Frem. A round of applause for him, please. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to welcome you all to Eco-Atlantic City. We mark a significant moment not only for Orca, but for Lagos and for Nigeria's growing position as an investment destination. Over the past few years, Nigeria has steadily progressed and showed signs of recovery and renewal and economic confidence. Key sectors have expanded, investor appetite has strengthened, and foreign direct investment is gradually returning to levels that reflect the potential of this great country. Businesses are reassessing Nigeria not through the lens of past challenges, but through the opportunities that lie ahead, driven by a young population, rising consumer demand, and a market that rewards long-term commitment. In many ways, Eco-Atlantic City has become a symbol of this renewed confidence. What began as a project to save Victoria Island and parts of Lekki from the ravages of the Atlantic Ocean and numerous flooding events, Eco-Atlantic progressed into a 10 million square meter city that is reshaping the commercial and residential landscape in Lagos. Today, Eco Atlantic has major developments, both in the planning and currently under construction. These include the largest American consulate in the world, the renowned rugby school, and other major commercial players, notably MTN, First Bank, Zenith Bank, Shell, Fanfa Oil, and Airtel, just to mention a few. And now, Orca. This demonstrates the confidence and the value of operating in a well-planned, secure and future-ready environment. Orca joins a growing list of completed projects that signal to local and international investors that Eco Atlantic is not for a distant future, but already a functioning, expanding and vibrant city. Now, with each completed building, each new business, each new investment that takes roots here, this strengthens its position as one of the country's most dynamic growth corridors. Orca Mall is now complete. We can appreciate what it represents. It's not just a building. It's Africa's biggest flagship showroom and a potential contribution to the ongoing development of Eco Atlantic. I would like to acknowledge the tremendous work carried out by ITB Construction. Their professionalism, attention to detail, and delivery capacity are evident in every part of this building. Completing a project of this scale requires coordination, discipline, and consistency. ITB have shown all of these throughout the process. Today, Eco Atlantic stands as one of the most technically advanced city developments in Africa, built with modern infrastructure, designed for efficiency, reliability, and long-term sustainability. The city's utilities form the backbone of this progress, and they are a dedicated power supply, a world-class water treatment and distribution system, a modern sewage and waterworks management network, a comprehensive stormwater drainage system, an efficient fiber optic network for Wi-Fi connectivity, and of course, we cannot leave out the Great Wall of Lagos. The Great Wall is a remarkable coastal defense system that protects the entire city from the Atlantic Ocean and in turn protects Victoria Island and early stages of Lekki.
Members of the State Executive Council that are here, the Managing Director and CEO of Nigerian Investment Promotion Council, Ms. Aisha Rimi, the Managing Director of Orca Mall, Mr. Kamal Anko, and of course, my very good friend, the MD of Mikano, Mufat Karama, management staff of Orca, MD of ITB and Eco Atlantic City Management. There are several other big captains of industry that are here, all seated. Seyu, Dantata, Dr. Tujolo Lafe, all of you, MDs of banks, representative of CEOs of banks that are here, all of our friends and partners in Lagos, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. You know, every city has a defining moment. Those special times where it embodies a spirit, a moment where it reflects its ambition, and a moment where its unwavering faith is in its progress. I dare say that today marks one of those pivotal moments for Lagos. We're here to celebrate the grand opening of Africa's largest retail lifestyle shopping complex, Orca Mall. We're not just revealing or handing over a building, we're actually showcasing the symbol of what trust is in our economy. We're showing that there's a big testament when we collaborate, when you all have bold ideas and bold declaration of a future. We're also re-emphasizing that we believe in the space, in the economy that we're all thriving. And so, permit me to first acknowledge very warmly the man that has made all of this bold, conducive environment possible, especially in the last 2.5 years. His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I think Mr. Anko mentioned several things. Moments where they had to change and we change and check and we check. But more importantly, this president has curated the needed enabling environment for businesses to thrive, for the private sector to make that investment, and for you to truly believe in the economy and in the growth of this country. I think that man deserves a big round of applause. And the flip side of it is that we're also here at a location we call, for people that don't know, Eco-Atlantic. It used to be part of the Atlantic Ocean, indeed. 20 years ago, some of us were here in the same position, the same premises that we are. We're all 15, 20 meters deep into the Atlantic. But today, with the vision and the courage and the commitment of a few Nigerians, I dare say, the Shagori Group, working with Lagos State government, we have indeed curated what we see here now today as the Eco-Atlantic New City. And so it is in that city, in that space, that represents Lagos, a Lagos that is ready for business, a Lagos that is fueled by innovation and that is dedicated to providing world-class experience for both its investors and its residents. And so we often say that if you can dream it, Lagos will give you the platform to build it. And I think that's exactly what Orca, from a family business of less than 5,000 square meters into Africa's largest furniture retail mall of over 50,000. It shows that if you can dream it, Lagos can help you create a platform to build it. Orca stands as a shining example of that promise. I therefore want to commend the Orca Group for your vision, for your resilience, and for the confidence in the Lagos story. I also want to acknowledge the effort of the Welcome Out to Speak, the Eco-Atlantic Management, the ITB, and several arms of the public sector agencies, the fiscal planning, the building control, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, all of them working collaboratively to curate the world-class standards that I've seen to the opening here today. And so this event brings significant benefits to our dear state. We believe it will strengthen the economy. It will help to also enrich the life of our people. This establishment for us is a vote of confidence. It reflects on the policies. It strengthens our commitment as a government, and it helps us to deepen that the small interventions that we're doing in infrastructure, in security, are real, all being seen. And I want to once again thank Kamal for some of the very useful words he has used to describe Lagos. Lagos is useful, Lagos is entrepreneurial, and Lagos also stands tall in Africa. Thank you very much. And so, As Africa's largest showroom, this establishment will create jobs. It will help stimulate employment for our young, teaming, innovative, smart minds. It will help to generate increased revenue for government, and everyone will indeed see a growth. And I think Ms. Aisha also mentioned it, that for them, Lagos continue to have the largest foreign direct investment, and we're not apologetic to that. In fact, we have space to take a lot more. Am I not? Thank you very much. And so we continue to see that Lagos is positioning itself as a preferred destination for global brands that are seeking to enter the Nigerian or the West African markets. We believe that we're boosting our tourism potentials. We're further also attracting visitors in and out of the country. We're increasing the footprints and ensure that we can continue to support businesses. We're ensuring that establishment will improve our urban land space. We see this investment that will also improve property value, will encourage further investments and upgrade. And I think Mr. Frame have also mentioned it, in and around Victoria Island, Ikoyi, and within the Atlantic city. Most importantly, I dare say, that Lagos will be offered an opportunity for its residents to have modern, world-class shopping experience. We believe it will elevate the conveniences, it will create choices for our citizens, and it will just improve the quality of life in all. Once again, I also want to commend Kamal, because it has also said that it's not just the mall, they're looking at a lot of backward integration, where there's going to be a lot of local sourcing, pushing innovation locally, and ensuring that a considerable resource that is required will be pushed to encourage the local markets, the local creativities that we have in Lagos. And there's so many and so many of them. And so you can see that the vision aligns with our own vision as a government under our team's agenda. Because our purpose for being in government, apart from, ensuring that we can create a conducive environment, security of life and property, is also to ensure that we can grow the economy, we can create jobs, we can ensure that there is ease of doing business. Orca and Lagos State, we can see that we are partners in progress because our vision obviously aligned. And so we want to say to Orca Group, that has built a reputation of quality and excellence, welcome back home, finally. And so you have done this. There are spaces that we'll give to you in other parts of the city once you are ready. Whilst ISA is looking for other parts of the country, we will give you other parts of the city, because this is not the only place that our people want to see and do well. But like I said, welcome back to real Africa. Welcome back home. And so I want to assure you that we'll continue to create an environment where businesses will thrive, where we'll continue to push an improvement of our infrastructure, where we'll ensure that we're enhancing our security, where we're using technology as a strong driving tool for governance, and where we continue to reform and make Lagos the easiest place to invest and to live. And so these developments further ensure that we can empower people, local artisans, decorators, logistic providers, innovators, which we believe are really the backbone of any retail economy. And to the residents of Lagos, this project is a testament of your resilience and your remarkable purchasing power. We know Lagos can shop. There's no shopping like a Lagos shopping. And this you will see. In no time, all of the bankers that are here that are giving you very, very long ROI, they will come back and say that in no time, you will exceed, you made an exceed the expectation, because Lagos indeed is a place that we love shopping, especially when it's a good one. And so I'm encouraging my citizens to come out to make this investment work for it, so that indeed we can get a lot more. But most importantly, we believe it will attract other global brands who are still on the borderline. Should we come, should we not come? Yesterday is late, today is your next best day, because tomorrow might be too late for you. We're improving on all sectors of our infrastructure. We're creating an environment where business processes are enhanced and investors feel welcome, and we will also ensure that they are protected. So I want to urge all other global businesses to come home, to come to Lagos, to see the growth of Africa, to see the growth of the largest black nation in the continent. And we're ready for your partnership. We're ready for that future. And we believe that together we can create and build that future. And so today, as we cut the ribbon, we open not just a showroom, but an establishment that brings in new opportunities. Mikano Mufada, a very good friend, is one person that I know took the risk at that time. And today, I'm sure he's a better Nigeria than any other nation that we want. And I know that he's truly really happy to have been part of this. And I also want to thank the Shagori Group for bringing Africa's biggest furniture showroom open for business. Thank you all. God bless you. God bless Lagos State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor. We're truly grateful to Ambassador Gilbert Shalgori and Mr. Ronald Shalgori for the integral role that you played in ensuring that Orca is standing today. Thank you. I'd like to invite all the everyone, just to let you know that you're truly special to us.
Kamal. Chairman is here. Okay. And then you can just there's no way to stop. Thank you very much, gentlemen of the press. So we want to formally, to the glory of God and to the benefit of mankind, want to formally declare open the largest African showroom furniture, household furniture, the Orca Mall here in the Kwakati, Victoria Land, Lagos, for the benefit of all our shoppers, all the Ghanaians. And like I said, there's no shopping like in Lagos shopping. So come in, have a look, and I'm sure you're going to be amazed at the prices of the shops and the items you see in the store. Thank you very much.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen.